the topic is your fountain of youth. See, everybody, they want to be youthful. But the problem is we think then that means that the body has to look like that of an infant, or, you know, someone that maybe the body has less time because it's in the time game. But the real fountain of youth is that you are ageless and timeless. That's who you really are. And when you look at your body and it changes and all of that, you can just watch it. This has been such a wonderful vehicle. It's a temple of the living God. And that living God is our source, our partner, our beloved, who always has been, always will be, that we are part of. It's interesting, a part and parcel. And I'm not the total supreme being, and yet I am part of the total supreme being just as you are. So I recognize your divinity, and I recognize who you are. And those people I'm speaking to are those real humans, those real divine beings who have compassion and love, who care, who endeavor for the welfare of others, and to realize that we have to stop being fooled by giving our power away to thoughts, beliefs, images, teachings, being forced to do, because somehow we've been agreeing to be without a soul, without a heart, so we could get along in a heartless, soulless reality. And if you look at big cities and buildings and all of the planes and metal and hard, these are like monuments of ignorance. For the real pleasure, the real divine of actually even having these bodies is to experience nature, to experience the coolness of the air, to smell of the fragrance of the pine and the earth, and as we're barefooted and we're healing ourselves, is that we're experiencing ourselves as merging our physical energy into the earth and releasing, in a sense, anything within this body to let it go as it absorbs that, and also to be receiving in that energy in through the body. This harmonizing ourselves, coming back to ourselves, rather than investing in this virtual reality, this technology heaven, this, it's like, really? And here what happens is, instead of the divine pleasure, people are playing with their mind as a toy, as a god, as a source, as the objective that they run after, because it can never be satisfied. Was it Mick said, I ain't got no satisfaction? No, because that satisfaction is you being you fully in harmony then in through this physical body manifestation, and to actually raise this frequency, this vibration more. Yes, not frequency, that's more electronic, but vibration, a feeling, a love. By your very presence, the earth needs your bare feet upon the soil and the earth, and communing with and calling forth the nature spirits the divine presence of all living entities on all dimensions and all realities of pure spirit souls and of pure divine love, consciousness, bliss, and activate yourself, you see. So, just tune in. And then we actually tune out. You want to be out of your mind and into your heart. Yeah. And there is no future. No, it's only now. All you have to handle is now. Isn't that great? You don't have to deal with the future. You don't have to deal with the past. Be fully now in your heart and honor that compassion and love and caring. Honor that who you really are. And bring that into whatever you're doing and being, regardless of the pressure from without to be simply a false reality of your true, divine, powerful nature self. Nothing is lacking in you. We're already all evolved, and yet at different levels of awareness. Maximize that. Be fully conscious. Yes. And all of this programming to make you feel bad because your age. No, you're timeless. And to be the fountain of youth, the water is flowing, you see, and is flowing from you as you. Yeah. And then now it isn't, you're not a body, you're a being expressing and feeling and enjoying the pleasure of your own self, the God within, the present, the divine, my beloved. And then as I do that, I'm sensing and tuning in with the divine on all levels and beyond dimensions. The fountain of youth is you. Be you to the full. Be beautiful. That means don't live in time and age and conformity that comes from information. The more information, the more you form a line and agree. My book, Dare to be Great. Greatness is everyone realizing and being who they really are. And that's the humble experience of knowing what you're part of. And how grateful you are. And appreciative. What is age? Remembering the past, dwelling on it, suffering on it, rehashing it, thinking it, the drama of it. Nobody knows what I've been through. Give that up. Let it go. Just, the false is just an actor in a play. That's why people have coaches, because they think it's a game. It's not a game. No. It's not a shallow thing. This is you. And that's all you got. And yet, you got everything. You got more than everything. You got all. Because that God, that divine presence, is there with the soul. We are souls. Spirit souls. Just be yourself.